EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Carolina Panthers and the Minnesota Vikings.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. They'll go again with Hall. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
It's a gain of
14
yards.
on the pickup. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1 yard gain. Brings up
He does a
2nd
nice
and
job
9.
coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Third down and 9.
He's checking. Cowboy 80.
They'll run. This is Hall. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Minnesota.
13 yards on the play.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and a give to Hall. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hit the street. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Hurt. Right there. Right there. Hurt. Hut, hut.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up. And now they face 3rd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check smash. We got to switch it up.
On the give, it's Hall. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down.
Will Reichard
On 4th down, it's Will Reichard time for this Viking field goal. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Red 38. Green Jack. Black Ultra.
Here's Young now to throw right away. He finds McMillan downfield. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
29.
That pickup good for 29 yards.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Let's go now. Red 52 blue, Bill green.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Vikings' 41-yard line.
From
the 41. Here's 2nd and a couple.
3-3, set, ready. Double 38, right, 97. Cut. Blue striker. Ready?
Out of the shotgun. Young. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jonathan Bernard getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
On the ball.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
22 meter. Drill 52. Smash, red, spike, white, stick, mega. Ready.
Throwing is Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Quick flat, 95. Cut.
They'll go. Young. That's going to be caught. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
That's good.
A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17
yards. First down, Panthers.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Red, you, yellow. Ready.
To throw, Young. Now he'll air one out. That is going to be all in. He's got it. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
The kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 7, Vikings 3. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Stephon Gilmore up to make the play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got this on target to Addison. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his 1st catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
They'll come up here 1st and 10. A give. Here's Hall. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
tackle.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
Give up the middle with Hall. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
A gain of 4
And the
yards.
offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready. Cougar 19. 60 by 60.
On the run, here's Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
13 yards
Pick
on
up
the
there
play.
of 13.
That's
It'll be a
another
Vikings 1st down.
1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another 1st down.
1st and 10.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop them right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
What's going on, guys? Good work. Ready.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Johnson.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
7-3 is the score. With 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. He'll set up the screen to Hall. And he gets it wide. He'll go to the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Panthers 7. Will Reichard the kickoff for the Vikings.
Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, here's Xavier Legette. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 reps. 60 reps. 6. Mega. 7.
From the gun, it's Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
A gain of
That
12
one good
yards.
for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here comes second and 4.
52 blue. Blue striker. Cut.
Here's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. And he'll take it on in. Carolina McMillan. Touchdown, Carolina.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
First down.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go now. 19, 18. Let's go.
Now McCarthy. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
45-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4 yards.
That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Yard line.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. He'll look underneath for Hall.
McCarthy's pass.
The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
30-yard line.
Second down and 8. To the air once more is McCarthy. The second down throw is incomplete.
McCarthy's pass.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins.
Drill, 52. Set. Set.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
That's good for a Panthers.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Spike, 60. Ready.
He'll get this out wide. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee.
Here we go. Here we trail. Yellow. 60 red. 60 red. Gun red.
They're going to motion the tight end over here.
Watch out, Black Monster. Ready?
Back to throw. Young. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On second down, Young. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 32 yards.
First down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and Plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Here we go.
Young to throw on first down. Got his man at the 6. To the pylon, he's in. Xavier Legette, touchdown, Panthers. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The kick is good.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double. Tag. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panthers 6.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he will score. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The Vikings will
To throw is McCarthy. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so.
19. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. That ball is going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready?
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Ready. Blue 32. Striker. 3. Red. Cycle.
Kill, turn up.
Set.
Now Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
33. Yellow. 5. 97. Red. 62 blaster. Trouble. Smash. Red. Ready.
Now Young. That one taken in right side by Legette. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 10
A
yards.
gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
It's a gain of 10.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Young. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and Frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Come on, set, boys, ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. His throw left side is complete. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's a Carolina first down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
45, white, blue striker, Edo blue, black ultra.
McMillan comes in motion.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Pass taken in by Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's good for a Panther first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Red, cycle.
On 1st down is Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
At the 25-yard line.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. And I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Black shot, green jack.
A 2nd down throw for Young. That one out wide. Dowdle. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
His 2nd grab on this drive. Good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the 52 blaster. Here we go. Set.
Now Dowdle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out? So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Ready?
From the gun, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Hawk 70. Alert. Alert.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end.
Second and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Second and 11. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Hold it ready. Set. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Minnesota.
First down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Hall.
Breece Hall, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 6.
Knight, go, Reed, go. Go.
Here's Hall in the pistol. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 48-yard
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Come on, set. 50, grit, 22 middle.
Check.
Check, pitch. Ready?
Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Ashman on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow. Set. 6. Mega. Field. Flat. Set. Cut.
Here's Young to throw. That one complete to Leggett. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
27 yards.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
A gain of
A lot
27
could go
on the
wrong
play.
anytime you decide
First
to
down,
put the ball in
Panthers.
the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And now flags fly as a gain of about 4 could be negated.
Set. Cut. Flat. Set.
Now a run here. Off the RPO, he keeps it. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. A throw there. Caught by Leggett. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's good for a Panthers.
Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal. Now, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory.
Ready.
It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Carolina.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Vikings 19. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. To return is Tucker. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
The 49-yard line.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's first down.
15 yards on the play. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll get that to Wilson. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To the air once more is McCarthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Will Riker now on for the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings have cut the deficit to 5.
Panthers 31, Vikings 26.
They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run with Dowdle. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 50-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
It is second and 6.
Ready?
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
Let's go now. Black 40.
So this one a win for